This is Rover. I mean, this is also Rover, but that's besides the point. Thanks to the creator event that Kuro is currently holding, I was able to get a hold of the 3D models for the game. Whether or not that's a good thing, I suppose only time will tell. This video will be the first of a couple, maybe, to analyze the designs of all characters in detail. First off, my boy is tiny. Besides Ling Yang, he's the smallest out of all the male characters, which, and I have to give Kuro credit for this, are all different so far. With Kakarot, this one being the tallest, and Alto just being the tiniest bit taller. Second, we have the color scheme. Personally, I like how muted they kept it. I feel like people can resonate more with blank slate type MCs than already pre-designed made for marketing characters. As far as I know, their other game, Punishing Ray Raven, didn't have a main character per se. We don't know whether they were male or female, nor what they looked like. The characters only refer to them as commandant, so I think Kuro did a good job with both Rovers. For those who want a summary of what I'm going to talk about the next minutes, I will be looking at the models as a whole before cutting them into teeny tiny parts. So without further ado, let's get to it. Here he is in his full glory. So cute, man. I might change around the shader. Where did he go? Oh, there he is. Just so this isn't there. Oh, I think I can put a shader on him, but that would make his face an entirely different color, and I don't want that. You're just going to have to ignore that now that I pointed it out. So this is the front. He got that snatched waist. I do have to admit, but I think out of the guys, oh, that's so creepy. Out of the guys, this is the most snatched waist. I mean, you could just do this. We don't need that. Like I said, front view. Here we got one side. You see, he got that snatched waist, but I think they forgot to give him ass. At least a little bit. Maybe I should help. His ponytails are a little bit stiff. Just like me forever. I'm not stiff looking at him. I swear, Kuro. Please don't drag me down. From the back, you can't really see his snatched waist as much thanks to the jacket, which I think is really cool. We'll go into detail. Very nice. He got them thighs, you know? I actually didn't notice. His ponytails go down really far, don't they? Like if I were to take the ponytails, they actually go down quite a bit. Like, they go past his ass cheeks. And lastly, the other side. He's even flatter somehow in this view, thanks to his, like, bags and shit. Now I've separated him. I've butchered him into several pieces. We'll go from top to bottom, sure, let's do that. Where did he go again? Honey, come on. Where are you? There you are. Going from top to bottom, we have his little hair. Without the ponytail. He's actually hollow inside. Did you know that? If I were to remove his hair, it's just so dirty. Oh, I can't do baby girl dirty, but he's actually hollow inside. All the characters are actually. They all have no brain. I think that's really all I can say now, unless I count the ponytails to his head. He does have like a little golden bangle thingy on it. I wouldn't call it a hair tie. It's not a hair tie. I don't know what these are called. The weirdest thing I can't figure out for the life of me is this. What is this? That's not a fucking hair tie, is it? Like, this more looks like he was sick of having open hair and just tied his own hair into a knot and went with it. Going down a bit, you do notice that I cannot show you anything under his jacket, which is unfortunate. It's literally all cut out. That's why he doesn't have a brain, because the hair is not supposed to go into the skull. So same thing with this. The jacket isn't supposed to like go into the shirt and then clip through. I would have liked to see some Rover pecs, but apparently not. He does have like a little dog tag thingy that kind of matches his hair accessory, I think. He does have some text on this.
which is in gibberish. You cannot read this. This is not English. He has flames everywhere, which is interesting. Not only on this thing, but also on his jacket. Other than that, his jacket is pretty cool, actually. Like, I'd buy this. I'd buy it and wear it, even though there's gibberish on it. I also don't get this. What is this for? But I don't understand this. Like, is this for a leash? Like, that's just... that's just full on a harness adapter or some shit. Like, you can hook something through that, can't you? Now that I say that, I kind of regret saying I'd buy this, but he also has, as many characters do for some reason, a non-functional belt. This thing. This thing doesn't have holes. That's a buckle. It doesn't. Here, let me. It doesn't have holes. How do you use? How do you use a belt without holes? And the same thing, Anka or Encore, whatever you want to call her, also has a fully non-functional, disconnected belt. It's really weird. I don't understand the fashion choice. Like, if this were to be under the jacket, maybe? But yeah, ignoring the non-functional belt buckle, this seems to be adjustable, which also kind of beats the point of this, but hey. He has like little pockets. The shirt inside seems to be like a dress shirt. Which again, I'm so sorry. Again, it doesn't make any sense. The top part is akin to a bodysuit. Like, this doesn't have like a shirt, but at the same time you have like dress shirt cuffs over here. It's cute, don't get me wrong, I would totally buy this and rock it, as long as someone doesn't look too close at me. Like, the jacket is so dope, but maybe the undershirt, I don't know. I could 100% do without these cuffs. Like, I could totally do with like a compression shirt maybe on him, because this kind of already seems like a compression shirt, doesn't it? And then either give him long sleeves or make it just like a sleeveless one. The writing, I don't understand. Maybe he just scribbled his name all over it just so the kids at the kindergarten know it's his. Next up, I think I'll go down the arm. We do have some very oh, that's his neck. We do have a very interesting design for his gloves, I think. Like, this is one of the things I really like. I like the aspect of bandages under them. I hope there's some kind of like backstory to them. But then again, if you look at them too close, why do you have two types of bandages on top of each other? The other side doesn't have bandages. You can kind of see my point here. This seems to be the cuff of the glove, I think. So when you look at the other arm, there are just literally two types of bandages on top of each other. He's a fashionista. You don't need to understand fashionistas. Now that we're done with the arms, I don't really have much more to say about those. We have his little waist. His little hips. We got some little hips. A first time for Kuro is that this belt is actually functional, I think. This loops through here and buttons up here, and you don't even have to undo it because you think this is a button to release it. To release both sides quickly. I do like seeing an actually functional belt for once. He has a lot of pockets. He has these two little bags, which I think have a use. I do love the thigh strap. And he also has like two types of tassels. One on the bag here, which just might be an accessory. Like, again, we have this thing, which we've seen so far in his dog tag necklace thing and his hair accessory. With a little, like, maybe a jade bead and a tassel, which is definitely just a little accessory to his little baggy pocket thing. But then we have this, and I don't really understand what this is. Is it just fashion? Why is it connected to like a... I'm guessing this is just like a gear belt. Just to emphasize, this might look round, but they made him flat. They made my boy flat. I do like the waistband. You do have a loop here. Oh no, but I can't really tell what this is. Is this a zipper? Jesus Christ, my man has to work hard if he just wants to take a piss. He has to unclick this, unzip that, and then he has more buttons. The waistband only has one loop. So I'm kind of questioning how this thing is holding on. Like, is this another loop behind here? I don't see any other loops unless this is another loop, but then again, how is this staying up? I'm just gonna ignore it. I feel sorry for cosplayers, honestly. They're just gonna have to tape like all of the belts and stuff down, or just add a loop and make it non-canon. I don't know. I just have to just look at this a while longer. Just other than that, I think the rest of the body is normal, quote unquote. Like, the rest of the pants are kind of boring, question mark, but then again, you don't want the design to be too overbearing, so. But I do like his shoes. His shoes are nice. They make sense compared to the rest of the outfit. He does have like 3 different buckles, to the point where this one isn't even needed anymore, but hey. But you do have like a button mechanism, a clasp quote unquote mechanism, and then like Velcro, I think this is Velcro. Something I've noticed though, they're wearing semi-crocs. You have holes big enough, you could put these little like croc pins, croc accessories into them. Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised. I think Encore has these too, if she just rocks up one day with like unicorn croc accessory. Pulls up to the party like fully decked out. I think that was it for the male Rover. I still have to decide if I want to do Encore or the female Rover next. I think it's only fair if I do the female Rover. I don't want to look at him too long, because if there's ever merch, I do want to purchase the jacket and ignore the little leash hole thing he has going on. Maybe this is just for young men or something. Maybe. I think his design is great. He's a great main character. Oh my god, I just noticed he has... Is that a chest strap? Forget about my yapping for a hot second. So he has thigh straps. 2 of them. 2 thigh straps. And a chest strap. My guy. That was the male Rover. I hope you weren't too put off by my yapping and fangirling, but I think the next one I'll do, even though I talked about Encore a lot in this video, is the female Rover, because I think a lot of people want to see her as well. I hope you liked seeing baby girl in 3D, and have a nice day. Bye bye.